Hey guys, welcome back. For this one I'm going to show you one of my most popular balloons, and it is very popular among, other balloon artists and everything. And that is Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty is very unique in the fact that it does have a really predominant cat head, which is why certain cat companies have created this little bugger. What it is a heart-shaped cat print face. I do not use these. Alright, and there's only one reason to that, and I'm going to show you. And that is this. Once it blows up. Once it blows up, huh, and that's the reason why. They come defective. Alright, as you can see, when you order a bag of these, right here, they come in pink and they come in white. Let's see if I can bring that in. Look at that. This is a big no-no, okay? I've had a bag that came, it was 100 in a bag, I believe. Came with pink and it came in white. At least 70% of them would explode, or there was already a hole in them. Alright, the reason why they would explode is because they would fill up one ear, but not the second. You know, fill it up at different times, and then the middle is so weak that it would actually destroy the balloon. So, you would end up with that. Yeah. So, to save you money, allergies, save you money, I'm going to show you how to make Hello Kitty without that head balloon. What you're going to need, 2 white 260s. I think I gotta sneeze. 1 white 160. Your color body of choice. Usually you'll ask them, what color dress would you like for Hello Kitty? This one I'm actually going to use purple. And you're going to need 1 red 260. This is going to work as your bow here. So, we're going to start with our head. The head, you're going to need your white 160 and your white 260. Now you want them to be the same color. This one I'm going to show you using my metallic white for the head and a regular standard white for the ears, so you can tell which one's which. So, load it up until you got a good 3.5-inch tail here. Give it a good squeeze because you want some good giveaway for when you place your ears. You want it to be nice and malleable. Tie the ends together. Again, leave yourself a good 1-inch gap here. Double knot that. And squeeze again. So now it is very nice and soft and easy to do the head. Go ahead, pull it. Basically, I'm running my finger down until I find the middle here. Twist. Go on down here, halfway. I'm just going to bring it in like so. Give it a good roll. And this is what we want for a head. We want to have basically the start of a 4-petal flower right here. So there's going to be 4 good balloons here. Next, take your white 160. Try not to break your pump in the process. Which that almost happened right now. Alright. You want to blow that up until you got a good 4-inch tail right there. It's going to be a little, there's going to be a lot of twisting involved. Now, I'm going to attach this to the middle of the top of my head. Make sure that your nozzle and your end are at the bottom. This is what's going to secure your head to your body. So I'm going to tie 160 up in the middle of my top. It's okay if you tie it loosely here because you're going to make several passes to the middle. You're going to find which balloons have a little bit more giveaway. These ones here do. These ones here, not so much. So we're going to work with these two because they are a little bit more flexible. And we're actually going to place our ears here. So what I'm going to do, start my ear. I'm going to go out about 2.5 inches here. Come down. Same size. See, they're pretty much the same size right there. 2, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a 1.5 inch bubble. So therefore, you should have 2 of the same size and 1 1.5 inch bubble. Connect it into your middle, like so. Do the same for the other side. We're just pre-making our ears, so when we place them down, it'll be a little bit easier. Keep them about the same size here. So 2.5, 2.5, 1. You're going to have a little bit of extra here, which is fine. We're going to run that down the middle so that the head will not cave in on itself. Lock that in. Alright, we're going to go back to our malleable balloons. If you have lost track of where they are, give your balloons a good squeeze here. You should be able to squish them down and feel the ends here. So I'm really using my thumb and my index finger, pulling and adding pressure. I can touch my thumb to my finger, which is what we want to do. Take one of your ears. I'm going to slowly roll my 1 inch bubble into my 2 inch. Like so. So I'm just grabbing, I'm pushing. So now that separates this, your 260 into 2 balloons here. Give it a good 3 rolls here. 1, 2, and 3. What this is going to do is give you 2 balloons here, which are actually going to keep your ear in place. If it's just 1 balloon, the ear could flop forward, it could flop backward, it could flop all over the place, which is not what we want. Do the same to the opposite one. You want to have 1 balloon in the middle on both sides. Go ahead, pinch, and give it a good roll. That's 1, 2, and that is 3. So now our ears are in place. Grab your extra white from your 160. It's going to bring it right down the middle of your head and lock that in. What that is doing is it's preventing the front balloons from basically pulling that down. Because right now you basically took some length off the sides. We don't want a caved in kitty face. I'm going to tie that to my end of my white ear. And we have a kitty head. Yay! So moving on to the body. Now that the hard part is done, we move on to our body. Oop, and I just burped. Grab whatever color body you have, or whichever one was requested. Usually it's pink, purple, red. Some girls like blue. I know I do. I always go sky blue. Alright, I'm going to blow that up until there's about 3 inches at the end here. Squeak! Start off with 2 small loop twists. This is going to keep your head in place. Cannot stress not having these. Because I have done Hello Kitty without these and the head would just go boing, 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 and we do not want that. So I'm going to go down. Figure how many passes can I make with this? 1, 2, 3, squeeze out the 4th one. You at least want to have 4 passes. So this is about a good 4 inches. 4 inches. 3.5, yeah. Bring it up, squeeze as you go. Alright, because we want some room for the hands and the feet. And finally, squeeze it out and bring it back up to the top. So now we have a Hello Kitty dress. Very simple. Take your head, you're going to attach that right in between your two front loop twists here. Like so. You're going to force it up so that the sides where my ears are actually going in, basically resting in the middle of my loop twists. As you can see, you're right there. So right now, it is stable. It is not going to go anywhere. Look at that. That is a sturdy head. So next, we're going to move on to our feet and our hands. Feet and hands, we're going to do... Let's see, which other one did I do this one? If you've seen the Plankton video, I know it wasn't that popular because SpongeBob is slowly dying. But this is how you do your feet and your hands using one balloon. What you're going to do, load that up until you got 4 inches at the end here. You're going to start with your hands. One hand. You're going to do a nice 2-inch loop twist right here. You're going to go down. See how big my body is. So my hand is going to come out here. I'm going to want to go down a good 1.5 to 2 inches. I don't want to go so far down that my hand is going to go up like this or down like this. We want it right in the middle. I'm going to do 2 loop twists here. Same size as your hand. These are going to be your feet. Like so. So now we have 2 loop twists down here, a single bubble, and then a loop twist up here. Again, we're going to go up the same length as we did with our first one. We do not want mixing hand lengths. Loop twist the end. Now before I connect this, take your body and place your legs, your Hello Kitty legs, into the base of your body like so. So I'm just taking my loop. I'm just going to pull it right in this spot. This is why we gave our balloons a good squeeze as we were going, because this is going to pop a lot of balloons if you're not too sure of what you're doing. Once you have your feet in place, give them a couple of good loops here. Now, what we do is we connect our hands before we set them into the body. Just give them a nice good twist. We're just going to go ahead and push our hands like so. So we have our feet here. We have our connecting mid-torso here, which is actually holding our hands and our feet together. So I'm just going to go ahead, take my hand, and just push that in. Make sure both hands are out, like so. Both feet are out, like so. So now, we have our Hello Kitty body. Look at that, it's so cute. Taking the last bit of our white from our 160 that is attached to our head, like so. I'm going to go ahead and feed that down into the body, loop it around the feet. Just going to secure everything together, tuck that away. And finally, we're moving on to the iconic bow. I'm going to go ahead and pick which side has a more bowed out face. So as you can see, as I'm turning, this side has a bit of a more bowed out here. This one is a little bit flatter. We want to go a little bit more bowed out. So this is going to be our front. This is going to be our back. Take your red, the red iconic Hello Kitty bow. You're not going to need too much, so if you have a scrap, go ahead and use a scrap. But it must be a 260. 160s don't work so well as bows. You're going to blow that up till there's about 5 inches. What you can do is do a 1.5 inch loop twist. 1 inch ear twist. And finally, wrap up the rest with another loop twist. If you're using a solid red like I am, it's good because it's going to give you a little bit more secure room. So right now, there's our Hello Kitty bow. Pick either side. I usually go with the traditional right side for my bow. Woo! I'm going to place it in between where the middle of my head is and the start of my ear. Now it's going to want to run itself into the end of your white. Just be careful of that. Let me go ahead and connect that in. And I'm going to secure it by using the bottom part of my ear. I'm just going to pull it across, flip it in, and pull it right back into the bow again. Or into the middle of the head. Because kids are going to want to tug on this, and you do not want this to go flying off somewhere. It's not Hello Kitty without the iconic bow. Now, as you can see, I have a little bit of red sticking out here, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and move our bow so that it is going at a diagonal, and it's going to cover up that red. Finally, facing. Facing is very important. Hello Kitty has a yellow-orange nose. Yellow does not show up on balloons, unfortunately. I've tried. So, go ahead, take your orange. Hello Kitty just has a round nose. Does not have a cat-like nose, it's all round. Grab your black. This is going to be for your whiskers and your eyes. Hello Kitty does not have a mouth also. Bring your whiskers to the side. And give yourself some good cutesy eyes. This is going to save you money and frustration when it comes to those little heart-shaped kitty faces, because they are a pain in the butt. There we have Hello Kitty without having to use these rip-off balloons. I'm sorry if you use them, I cannot get these to work for the life of me. And I kind of wasted a lot of money on them. So guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you still enjoy everything. I will see you in the next one. Have a great life. Don't do anything stupid. Be good to each other. Bye.